Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another video and welcome back to Minecraft creative mode. As you can see, I'm in one of the houses I've built in previous videos. Just like to quickly start off by saying thank you so much for all of the support that I've been getting recently. At the time of recording this video, I've got 98 subscribers in, well, 98 subscribers, 7 of which in the past 16 hours, which is a really significant milestone for me, so thank you so much. Yeah. I've got the most number of subscribers in a single day, which was 7 on the 14th of February 2025. So once again, thank you so much. And we'll kick the video right off. We're heading out of my, I think it's a house, I guess. Because it just functions like one. It's not a bungalow, you've got multiple stories, that sort of thing. So head out and I'll show you what I've been getting up to between videos before I get to the main point of this episode. So as you can see, quite a bit has changed. So first things first, this bicycle track. See this? I've rounded this off to the left. I've extended the road a little bit and added, well, I think I've shown this on camera, the crossing. And then I've got around building the horrible bicycle underpass by doing a more urban version, which doesn't have the gradienting. It's just all rounded off, squared off. So heads under here, underneath the trees. The highway, heads under the highway itself, heads under more trees, but I keep it underground because I don't want to have an incline before a decline in the gradient, because it's just easier for cyclists. So I've kept the whole thing underground. Even here, if there's just more space that I can have it open to the elements, then I will. But we'll see. And then you've got the railway passes underneath, and then it heads up, slopes up, and then ends here. Now, as for this, it seems like, what on earth is this, Dylan? So I've actually made a bend in the bicycle track, which heads left. It crosses this A10 highway, and then heads right. Now here I've changed the priority, so this used to be the thoroughfare, and I've changed it to be the curve, and I've made sure to use a gentle curve, so it seems as natural as possible. And it's not really a turn off to stay on or top. So situation is just more of a gentle curve or exit that happens to be on the right hand side. By the way, I could actually, quick note, I could actually have the stop line be here, but I know this just does not feel right at all, because if you're coming round, it's kind of squeezing. It is a bit tough, but I don't know where I put it before. Things like here, no idea. I've tampered with stuff I shouldn't have. Let's say here. But yeah, so we've got that. Then this curves around and heads underneath this big set of trees, oak trees, under the railway itself, more trees, and then heads back up again. I didn't really want to have like a bicycle track crossing with the railway, just didn't really want to, because it's a main bicycle track, but also the main line of the railway as well. I didn't really want to have that much across this railway, especially when we get further into the city. Just for some reference, I think the only real points that I've had stuff across the railway, this barren crossing doesn't really count because you've got the lift in the railway, the overpass anyway, but you've only really had this. So you had one crossing there, you had a crossing of like a minor-ish sort of road, and yeah, that's literally it for the crossings. There's only 2 actual proper crossings. I think there's a few barrow crossings snuck in there, but they generally don't really count because they've got alternatives anyway. So yeah, that's what's happened. And back to the bicycle track. Yeah, I'll show you that in a moment. You've got this straight line intersect with that other bicycle track, and then it heads all the way down, heads into this tunnel sort of thing. So you've got this forestry, then you've got the orbital highway, and then it heads up. It bends to the left, and then we've got the extensions from here. So I think might have shown building this road on camera. I'm not sure, but I've basically sloped this up, headed it right, and sloped back down again. So you put this underpass. Yay, underpass. And this bicycle track I've continued on, curved it slightly, and then in the empty space of this main highway interchange, I've put the pedestrian area under two block, but it kind of fits well. And then you've got 3 blocks for the bicycle track. And then this bicycle track curves left, and this intersects here, and then this curves right. Also, this road intersects with the bicycle track, comes round, and then yeah, you've got your 4-lane road, and this 4-lane road has been joined by this bicycle track, the yay bicycle track. And I've decided to make it, instead of having a 3-block gap, I want it 1, because I've looked at some examples in London, where they do have them, but not where I live. And honestly, it is more appropriate to have this 1-block gap. However, when it comes to the bigger things like interchanges, like here, they do have this wider gap, so I'm more than free to use that. And as you can see, when it comes to this roundabout, I've done some quirky things. I've gone for a 2-block wide around the outside of the roundabout, the main reason being 2 lanes for the bicycle track. And it does look a bit bloated, does look a bit big, but yeah. And then you've got this bicycle track. So the entrance, by the way, the other side's the exact same thing. So the entrance goes from 1 lane to 2 lanes. And then it stops here because you've got 2 lanes, yay left turn, yay right turn, that sort of thing. Even though we don't really have left turns yet. When you join the roundabout, go round, go round, go round, go round. And then you've got 1 lane exit for the left. And then it just comes across like that, and then it just carries on with the same business. Now, as for this 4-lane road, we actively see here, you've got your 4 lanes, so yay, 4 lanes. But they actually have to give way to the bicycle track. The main reason I've done that is because I want bicycles to be important. And there are pretty good straights where you can travel at high speeds down these roads, but I don't really want... I want to make it like slow down a little bit, so I've slowed it down. Then you've got the bicycle track, and then also both on the entrance here and the exit here, the road traffic, vehicular traffic, has to actually stop or slow down or give way to the traffic or the bicycles, because I just want bicycles to have priority. And I've done some minor forestry work as well, so I've done this line of trees. I've got spruce, 2x2 spruce, and oak that goes around this way, like so. And then I've done like a single line of oak trees as well here. And yeah, so I've done that. So that's something I've worked on. Yeah, and then I'll move on to actually start a video. But as you can see, it's really quite late, so I shall go to bed. So there we go, just woken up, now it's daytime, and we'll head over to where we're working. So, and all I'm going to say is that it's going to be a place which I have visited in this episode. Which place you won't really get to know. Let's head out and cycle across to the car park. And for some context, these bicycle tracks, they are now fully connected to the quote-unquote main network, so I don't have to cycle on any roadways, as if that was a problem in the first place, which it really isn't. So, here's our car. Oh, I've just realised we won't be taking our car, and the reason why we won't is something you'll see in a moment, but yeah, I have to... I'm going to do something very... not good. I'm going to... Let's say I was travelling here. Just head back to home, consolidate my life choices, I guess. So whip round like so. Like, nothing even happened. Carry on cycling. And then realise we're going the wrong way. Again. Yes. Once again, we're actually going to be heading this way, because this is where the rest of the bicycle tracks are. Apologies for that. I think with patience as well. Thankfully, I can glide over these roads. Carry on cycling in a straight line. Onto the highway interchange, head round. Head right. And then we head right again. So, believe it or not, it's not actually going to be this area. Although, well, if we just take a moment to appreciate this, I do think it looks quite nice. Because I've not really had the opportunity to do it like this. Not left either. But yeah, I think it's quite cool. I don't really have the time or energy or the skill to do actual terraforming. But I think this looks fair enough. And after that, same thing with here, where this is actually where we're going to be working. So, first things first, actually get some wall. Don't take me somewhere I don't want to go. Quit. Okay. This bicycle is being a very, very bad bicycle today. We have to sell him for some food. There we go, finally. Horse is a lot better in this regard. But anyway, this is what I'm going to be working with. And what I want to do is create a sort of small, like, community around this lava lake, if you will. But one of the things I might need to address first is connection. So, we've got this station here, which has a bus interchange. The only problem is, currently, this station's here, and this little hamlet, I'll call it, is here. But you have to go all the way underneath the railway, all the way back up, all the way down, all the way round, and across the road, all the way round, take a, like a hairpin turn there, all the way down, right, then left, across another few roads, and zigzag around just to go to the same place. But because I think, well, actually, yeah, that is cycling distance. I would not want to walk from there to there. We always have to find a way to cycle parking, I guess. Or like a bicycle thing. I'm not sure. We'll sort that out later. Anyway, what I want to do is I'm going to make this settlement mainly consist of cottage courts only. Maybe the odd mixed-use building. And the reason why is because it's all going to be around this communal area in the middle. This is not a holiday resort, by the way. This is like an actual residence where people will live. As for parking, again, it's another thing I don't know. I might do some, like a small little car park here. Maybe even like a shuttle. No, I won't do a shuttle back. That's stupid. Or I could do a station. Yeah, I don't know. I think let's set that in a little bit more. No, I think that's a pretty reasonable length. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's how they look anyway. If you go to some of the very, very early episodes with, say, the 10-minute intro and the massive roaring fan of my computer in the background. You might actually remember when I built these. I'll quickly do some checks. I think that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, it is, except for this weird one, which is 9, but that's because I wanted symmetry. So yeah, this is currently my only purpose-built town. I'll do like an even smaller one, just because, yeah, whenever I actually get around to building or rebuilding some of these villages, again, it's something I don't know, but this will be our second ever pre-planned community reforms. I think I'm going to go for the modern take again. These will be some cottage courts. Make sure that's a That is 8, yes. 8 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like so, and I'll do that down. This, by the way, I'm not going to build like any houses or cottages like across directly anyway. Another thing, I think I might even do like bicycle tracks as well, because like I don't make this like a no car community. You're not going to see any cars going down here. It is just going to be bicycles, whether it's cargo bicycles, regular bicycles, multiple tandem bicycles, whatever it is. I think you name it, these citizens will use it, especially because no cars again. I think I might actually, these trees I think are in the way. So that one, I think that's... I don't want to get rid of that. I don't want that either. Get rid of those two and get rid of that. Yeah, that'd be good enough. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then yeah, I guess. I think it looks quite good. And then you've got some space for the bicycle track. So that's one line done. I think I'll go for another one. I've got to keep in mind this sort of like bulge around the back. Can I actually do anything with this massive tree here? I think I'll just needs to be there, like so. I go for 3 block gap, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. By the way, I am aware that I haven't actually built any sort of crucial necessities like schools or fire stations or anything, but I think I'll get around to building more of those in the city. Whether I do stuff in the countryside, I don't know yet. But yeah, I think I might start to see this taking shape. I mean, truthfully honest. Yeah, I think I could have some bicycle spaces down the back. I'd go for 3 per court or cottage. 3 per cottage, just because it just works out better. Unless if I can stick it down the back, but I don't think I will. I might even do like communal bicycle parking. No, I don't really want to do that. I think personal parking. Now, where this gets tricky is, well, I don't think it's going to be tricky yet. I'll go for this. Leave a 3 block gap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring that through. Like so. That doesn't look right. No, that's fine, and that is also fine. There we go, me just overthinking. So carry on like so. I'll take a night shift because that's gonna make it a bit more interesting. Now, as you can see, yeah, this is going to be a bit dense, I think, but I don't really mind. It's like a little community, and because I've not built any other stuff, but also it's at least relatively speaking, quite far away from the other developments. I think it's going to be suitable. I can just slightly shift this back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just do the same thing like down here. So we're ever so slightly shifting this stuff down. That looks good. We'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on, that is 7, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That needs to be walked back by 1. Yeah, that looks... I know it's jagged around there, but it gives a bit of style, bit of character, I think. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's by 3 blocks on that side, isn't it? So by 3 blocks there. And that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just bring that through. Bring that through. Do that. Add that. Do that. Yeah. I think that looks cool for development. So I've got 4. No. Yeah, I think I do want this to go down. Do I? I might want to bring this across. Yeah, I'm going to line it up with the back. And the reason why I'm going to do that is just because it fits better. Also, it might be more interesting. So I'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring that down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's quite cool. Yeah. And then I'll just do some more stuff. So I think putting in the bus tracks would be a good idea. Need some gates as well. And I might be able to park my bike in the process. Thankfully, because of the nature of these cottage courts, I can just walk right up against them without a problem. I know the door's coming on the left-hand side, so... We need a continuous pavement. How have I done the houses? I'll quickly see. Casually at 10:30, not 10:30, even 11:30 at night time right now. Yeah. I've set them back. That's interesting. So I'm going to set them back. No front gardens for these cottage courts because they're courts. But yeah. I can develop all of this, but I don't really want it to be super urban, so I just want small pockets like this. This is going to be like a pocket of development. I need some white concrete actually. It's just like so. We'll have inventory. So I need 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, oh, I'll move that actually. Yes. And what I'll do, I'll have some bars. 0, 100, 0. Ah, it's oof. That's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Could I move that? Not really. I think that's where I was. Yes. That's actually scarily close. The door's actually here. But I can do this. Yes. That's all there, that there. Cool. Again, quite late. and I think that's how the bicycle parking will work. But as you saw when I went to that sort of small village that we built in previous episodes, that needs to be set further back. Like so, and then get some more lime concrete. And then I'll... Does that look good? I think that looks quite cool. Again, I can just check. Did I do it like that? Yes, I did. Yes, that works. I'll do that in future. One, two, and then there'll be another one on the other side. So that's how it's going to work. By the way, I'm doing this now so I can actually see where I can fit in extra bicycle parking and all that sort of thing. If I can fit in more residences, that sort of thing. So like here, I might be able to fit some more cottages in the centre. Probably not like along here though. Well, definitely not. There's no probably in that. So, maybe 1, 2, like so. I think so, yeah, and then I can have put like a tiny little thingy down here. Ah, no, don't want that. No. Do not want that. I want this, like so. Ooh, this is gonna be tough, isn't it? I have to find a solution to that somehow. Yeah, I'll leave that in. But that alley down the back, I could do something like here, which I think I might do, but I'll get to that in a moment. And that's the last one before I can do some interesting stuff with it. Do that, just like so, there we go. So that's just a demonstration of what it'll look like. I think I'll actually go for fences instead of walls, because I think the walls look a bit... If I can dispel fences, there we go. That's what it's going to look like. Can I fit my bike? My bike go... Join the main bicycle track, and then head off. And then... yeah, I forgot about that. Let's just say I built that up. That, yeah. Like this. Perfect. Fits. And now time for the slightly easier bit of just line everything in. Nah, not like that though. So I'll just do these ones. Like so. carry on just doing like that. I'll truncate it here because I don't want to deal with all this sort of stuff now. What I can do is do stuff like that. And I know it leads to the effect of half the pavement being filled up with this random line concrete strips, but I don't really mind that as much. It is somewhat of a, I'm not sure if it's a limitation of Minecraft or just my own design habits, but I think not something I care about too much. I think it looks pretty reasonable. Doing the hard side first so I can do the side later. Carry that on through like that, and there we go. Now what I can do, line this whole side with smooth stone. Not other stuff though. Be careful, tall grass. I know in Bedrock Edition you can actually do this with the tall grass, because tall grass is a smaller hitbox. But yeah, I'm not gonna. You can't do this double left click right click thing, I think, anyway. What's the nice here? I might as well. Something like this. Just go all the way around, just sorting this out. With that, I think that's how it's going to look. So yeah, I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. I do have a Discord server, the link which is in my channel page. So yeah, just join that chat, chill, have a good time. Once again, thank you so much for all of the support. Hopefully I can reach 100 subs soon, or if when this video goes up I have it anyway, which would be really nice. If I have already reached 100 subs, I will posting some special videos over the next few weeks. I think every Friday at 8 PM will be 3 different videos. There will be a subscriber milestone video, which will be the new channel trailer. Then I'll have 2 other things. So yeah, I shall see you either in the next video or on my Discord server. So as always, take care. Bye for now.